Okay, this is on the Wellington, number 54705, installed on 6/4 through 6 by Kevin. So this is an old folks community. So Jose is not here. He was my contact this morning, but he's off until Thursday. But from the notes, I believe that F5, which is this one right here, goes to the exercise room, which is just down this hall here. And verify all this. The exercise room is right there. I believe the stat, let's see, I believe the stat is in this room. There it is right there. So we're going to replace that stat. And come in the associates only. And it's almost to this back door. And I would use this door to come in and out. Let me just open it. You have to press this push to exit button, and that releases it. But well, while I'm here, I'll just show you your AC. You have to prop it open. Even though it says don't, the maintenance guy told me to. But come out the door, the AC is right around the corner here on the north side. Okay, there's number 5 and number 6. The scope says verify it. I can't imagine that they would label it wrong, but who knows. So verify it. Okay, so a new AC. We'll use the existing pad. I think we're going to have to move the disconnect over. So our unit's not sitting behind the disconnect. So we will hire an electrician to do that. Jose's not here to show me. I can't find the breaker. I found one panel, well, lots of panels, but not positive what breaker it is. Our max breaker is 40, minimum circuit amps is just under 30. So a 30 or a 40 amp breaker will work in the panel. But if for some reason it doesn't have one of those two, I'm going to order you a breaker just to change the breaker in this disconnect. Otherwise, just reuse the pad. This is 1/8" line. So I'll give you 6 feet of 1/8" copper, but you just need a little bit of 7/8" line set to rehook it up. Okay, that's it for out here. Let's go back in. So this unit, number 5 and 6 furnace, they are a twinned furnace. So keep that in mind. So twinned means that they both go into the same duct and work on the same controls. The scope says look at the wiring and make sure you get it wired up all exactly the way it is. If you have problems, then Ken might be the one to call, but just wire it exactly the same way as it is. Okay, so I have a cut line right here at this slip. Gosh, will that even work? Well, it will. It'll have to. So, and cut it at this blue line here. And then I'm going to give you a piece of metal. And I oversized it so you can bend 1 inch out on the back and front if you need to screw it in and seal it. But basically, we're just going to seal it so we can get our canvas and our ducting on this side. Okay. Your return air cut line is right there. The back should be the same. Okay, so the furnace is going to sit on a 12-inch tall 90 with a 1-inch throat. Return will have 1-inch throat and go up just as it shows. On top of this 90, we're going to have filter box, furnace coil, a little transition, and a little canvas, which I'm going to cut 3 inches, 1.5 inches off each side, so I can get that to work. Okay. Combustion air not applicable. Vent, you're going to tie on to the existing 3-inch PVC flues. So your gas, so from the caulk, which is right here, you're going to remove this, add a 6-inch, a 90, and then I gave you a 2, do what you need there, flex, T with the drip leg, and that into the furnace. I'm going to give you a 12 and a 14. We don't have much room to play with right there, and I'm not sure how tight they are. AC, I already went over that. Your drain, I wrote tie into existing 3/4 inch PVC if you can, but I wrote or floor drain and fix F6 furnace drain. So they've got this drain right here that they tied their air conditioners into, but we have a floor drain, half a floor drain right there, which I don't mind using that if we have to, but this F6 here, you can see they never did anything with this, just rested down the whole bottom of the furnace. So I would take this hose or parts and fix this drain with it to get down to our floor drain. But then, you know, this one you can go to our floor drain too. Okay. Oh, I'm way down here. Thermostat, Honeywell T6 Pro. I'm going to order you a 2-stage. I know it's only a single-stage furnace, but depending on how they wire it, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to order you a 2-stage because sometimes they can do stage 1 and stage 2. I'm not sure. That is in the exercise room, scope says. Furnace, so we use a box and switch. I'm going to order you a new cover just because they've cut this one down. Okay, that's it for down here. There is another measure upstairs on the 3rd floor that we're doing some other stuff with on the scope, but the guy that is here does not know anything about it, so I will have to call Ken and see if I can get guided up there. If not, I'll have to measure this a day when someone knows. But that's it for now.